Hi, my name is Alberto González. I'm journalist from Vandal, Spain. Thank you so much, Benjamin. Thank you so much, Robert. I want to start with a big thank you for your work and your effort on the Ring of Power. Robert, your portrayal of Elrond is just admirable and filled with wisdom. Benjamin, I believe you are the perfect embody the royalty of these mortal beings. You are the elf that every Lord of the Rings fans want to see on screen. Thank you so much. Robert, how did you understanding and love for Tolkien lore influence your portrayal of Elrond, especially considering it is his vast wisdom and foresight?
Yeah. I'm constantly, when I'm working on the show, referring to like my reading or whatever like that, and I'm constantly reading whilst I'm working on the show. So like, I've got to be really careful about what book I read when, you know what I mean? Because I've got to sort of think about what is coming up in the show. Because they inspire you so much. And I can't remember where I heard this from the other day, but somebody was talking about Tolkien and saying like, you cannot read it for a year or two or even 6 months, pick it up and it can be a completely new book, And I feel that way with it. So every time I read something else, I feel like it's informing me in a different way. Or like I missed something, I didn't understand something that now I do on the 5th, 6th, 7th read, So I don't like to, when I'm working on it, like go to specific chapters or anything like that to source things that I want to check up on. I sort of just read as I'm working on it. And I find that really helpful because then you sort of get more of the spirit, which I think really is where the show is based, rather than sort of being a professor or something like that.
Benjamin, this is for you. As
I'm a
the
bit
king
more
of the
forensic than that. In the like some of the like I've read some parts and I just have to skip some parts in the Silmarillion. I'm like who begat, who begat, who begat. I can't keep the name straight. And
he was glad.
Just like it's my 4th time trying this bit, and
you're not glad.
Yeah. Sorry, interrupted your question.
Don't worry. Gil-galad carries a significant weight of responsibility. How did you approach portraying his leadership qualities and challenges he's facing in the series?
I read a great biography of Eisenhower in prep, and I thought that was uniquely helpful. And also, I'm a parent, and that's a constant struggle in terms of trying to give space for growth and also the responsibility of safety and ultimately the decision making. The kind of enormity of the task that he's taken on and the emotional chess he has to play with the components of his rule, which are namely Elrond and Galadriel, and how he controls the flow of information, but at the same time, he maintains the love for Middle-earth and the love and grace for his compatriots. I think that everything that he does, whether it's political, whether it's withholding information from you, he does it from a generous place. Even if, it's one of the themes of being a parent, which is you have to make the unpopular decision, even if you know it's going to piss him off.